In this next video, I'm going to talk about how to enable the time clock so you can use it at the point of sale. So on the back end of Rick's Enterprise, at the top right hand corner, you're going to be at this top level organization. And then we're going to click on Setup, Manage Store, and Setup Settings. We're going to look up our stores. And since I want to enable the time clock for everybody, I'm just going to choose my owner level, my top level organization. And then I'm going to click on the Configurations tab. So the first part is under POS Options. That's where you're going to enable the time clock. So you'll see here under POS Options, there's something that says Enable Time Clock. Our default is no, but if you want to turn the time clock on and enable it, you're going to click on this drop down. And there's yes and no, so you're going to make sure that you choose yes, and you're going to check the checkbox to the left of it. The second part of this is if you choose to require passwords. So when someone clocks in, it also forces them to type in their password. And that's under POS Security. So underneath POS Security, you're going to see something that says Require Password for Time Clock. And our default is no, but if you choose yes, you want to click on the drop down, click on yes, and then click on the checkbox to the left. And then once you're done, just click on Save down at the bottom. So that is how you enable the time clock, and if you choose to have a password for every time they clock in and out. There are a couple other time clock configurations that you can set up in Setup Settings under POS Options. One is if you want to look up the user code for the time clock. So when you're at the POS, if you want a magnifying glass icon as a lookup to look up your users instead of the drop down, you can click on this checkbox and change this to yes. And that just changes the way that you look up the user. And the other option is to require a cashier to clock in. What this means is if your cashier goes to ring up a sale and they're not clocked in, it's going to require them to go clock in first before they can ring up a sale. So if you want to do that, you can click on this checkbox and choose yes. And then just make sure whenever you're doing the configurations that when you're done, you click on the Save button down at the bottom.